So 4-hour drive up here. There was a decent bit of traffic, then had to stop for the toilet. Legs were getting stiff, so made it. Went and collected the race number with like 10 minutes to spare or something like that. Weather's thankfully nice and dry. It's maybe dry tomorrow, so been some difference. But your man Jamie sorted me out. He was up earlier, got me a hat and gloves. We've got to arrive at the start line. Like, we get buses to the start line and we're there an hour and a half before it starts, so it's going to be pretty cold for a while, I think. So hat, gloves and the rest of it. But I start to feel a bit nervous now, to be honest. Being accountable and aiming for sub 3 and putting it publicly adds that wee bit extra pressure, but that's what we want. How we doing? Race day's here, early start. Walking over to the buses, just leave the back of 7, get us to the start line at like 8:30. So a lot of hanging about, but aye, nerves well and truly kicking in, but channel the nerves into a performance that can be a good thing. So let's see how we get on.
Full of people in the queue
now.
now.
Ready to rock.
So it's definitely going down,
out,
it's definitely getting
out.
quicker. But
Looking
now
good.
is a good time to get your bags into the baggage trucks.
Let's go. Done. Just missed it, sadly. 3:02.05. Cheers. We've got it though. Cheers, mate, Willen. Aye. So, pleased that it's done. Bit gutted. Cheers. Bit gutted, but we've done it. So, it's now 3 days post Loch Ness Marathon and the end of the sub 3 marathon journey, and unfortunately the sub 3 was just missed. So a wee bit of a discrepancy on my Strava. It showed marathon complete in 3 hours 2 minutes 5 seconds, but my actual chip time, the official time, is 3 hours 3 minutes 42. So a wee bit of a discrepancy there. I don't know what's happened with that. So yeah, obviously we need to go with the official time, although my Strava will say something different. So yeah, 3:02 or 3:03, whatever you want to call it, but just narrowly missed out. It was a really tough course. There was a lot of it on the elevation profile that looked flat, but I think what it actually was is during those kilometres that looked flat, it was actually up and down, which was making the net elevation low. So there was really minimal flat, and I think the constant ups and downs just really took its toll. For the last few weeks I had been kind of nursing a bit of a hip injury, so the last few weeks of training I was trying to train on flat surfaces, whether that be the track or routes that I knew were pretty flat, and so I don't think that stood me in good stead for the hills, but it was better that my hip was in good condition than trying to practice hills before the race. So yeah, but ultimately I just think the body just said not today. It was actually going to plan until about 4 kilometres out. Started to get a really bad stitch to try to fight through it, but at that stage, try to fight through something, it was really tough. Started feeling a wee bit dizzy, so quickly stopped for 30 seconds, took on some water, and then started to go again, but I just could not get back to the pace. The body would just not allow me, no matter how much I was telling myself in my mind, get back to the pace. I just could not get back to it and sustain it. So came over just over. But despite that, it's a 25-minute PB, which is excellent. And came 51st out of about 5,000, so in and around the top 1% of runners of the Loch Ness Marathon. So looking back, I've got to be pleased with that. If somebody told me that 6 months ago that I'd take 25 minutes off my marathon time, then I would be delighted. So the sub 3 is eluding me for now, but I will be back. It will not defeat me. And yeah, just feeling a wee bit weird now that the marathon is over and it's been such a big focus for the last few months. Everything I've been doing training wise, recovery wise, nutrition wise, all been focused on this marathon, and it's done now. So future plans, there's going to be another marathon in about 6 months' time. I think I'm targeting Manchester, which I believe is a much flatter course. So I think with another kind of training block under my belt, sub 3 has got to happen then. So yeah, I'll be back. It won't be the end. But yeah, I've enjoyed the process. It's not just the marathon that you do it for, the full training, the process, the learning, everything like that has been excellent. So hope you guys have enjoyed a wee bit of background into the journey. Looking back, probably should have done a bit more videos. It kind of fell away a wee bit towards the end, but hopefully you've had a bit of an insight into what I've been eating, how I've been training, and yeah, ultimately the sub 3 was just missed out on, but we don't give up there, and we learn from it and we go again.